Hey, I'm Megan, a marketer and climate communicator dedicated to doing better for people and the planet. Usually I create videos about marketing as a force for good, but I'm currently on my 5-month trip through the United States with my husband. We have plans to visit over 20 national parks this summer, and I want to take you along on the journey. I'll be talking about climate, the beauty of our national places, and investigating how these places are changing due to climate change. During our time in Florida, I wanted to learn more about the delicate and resilient ecosystem of mangroves. These silly-looking trees have an important role in the local ecosystem and also in mitigating climate change. Our journey begins in Rookery Bay, a National Estuary Research Reserve. The indigenous people of this land, called Tecolucha, who inhabited much of coastal southwest Florida, including Rookery Bay, nurtured and were active stewards of this ecosystem for centuries. The reserve was founded in 1964 when a small group of concerned citizens fought to protect the natural beauty of the ecosystem. I was surprised to learn that the conservation story was very much a grassroots effort. Students from the local school system went door to door to save money to purchase the land from developers. It's a great success story of citizen versus capitalism. The reserve is now one of Florida's largest, most respected regions of natural beauty, over 110,000 acres. But we're here to talk about mangroves, because the reserve is one of the few remaining undisturbed mangrove estuaries in North America. They are incredibly cool plants. Not only can they thrive in saltwater ecosystems, but their strong and complex root systems protect coastal communities and wildlife from wind and storm surge. Do you see why these trees are so important now in the increasing events of hurricanes due to climate change? Carbon does exist naturally within an environment, but the increasing impact of human-led activities has increased carbon production past the ability of our planet to compensate for that. That's another reason why mangroves are so cool. They're major carbon suckers. The importance of these trees for mitigating climate change is obvious, but don't forget that they also host shelter and refuge for countless species of fish, crabs, and other animals, giving them shelter and a place to raise their young. What can you do about it? By now you might be getting the hint of how cool mangroves are and their importance. Here are 3 ways you can take action today to preserve current and future mangroves. Donate, share your knowledge, advocate locally. Donate to conservation efforts. You can find local conservation efforts like the Coastal Watch Adopt a Mangrove program. 2. Share your mangrove knowledge. If you love marine ecosystems like me, share with others the importance of mangroves and why they're so important. 3. Advocate locally. If you live in regions like Florida, advocate politically to stop unsustainable coastal development, poor water discharge, and irresponsible fishing and agricultural practices. I hope this short video about my recent trip to the Rookery Bay, a National Estuary Research Reserve in Florida, inspires you to love mangroves as much as I do. Subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos just like this. The next stop on the road trip, Smoky Mountains National Park.